Hello, welcome back. Very short message log this time. We see that Jomon has claimed the Throne of Fire. Nice one for them. It gives them 3 more attack skill on their Bless. And yeah, a couple of battles this month. Nothing too major just yet. More Hawks flying around. We have a pretty interesting situation now between Abyssia and Saramatia. Abyssia is on the way back down underground, heading through the worst province in the game. We have Yomi attacking Fimoria. There are some Numidian warriors still out there in the world somewhere. That world pillar? Okay. They are, you know, I think between a rock and a hard place is right. Hopefully they can escape. I guess they can stealth away, right? So there's world pillar, more Hawks. Looks like they killed a Naminari, that's something. Fimoria attack Yomi in one. Where is this? Belgor. Where's this group? Okay, yeah. So his cap is still just under siege at the moment. He's got some stuff in World Pillar, some stuff in Belgor. Not much though overall. We've got Saramatia attacking Abyssia. In Abyssia. So Saramatia, it seems, decided to swap capitals with Abyssia. Which is funny. Abyssia has to run back now and take care of that. Wonder if he left anything in Sarah. I think the issue might be, I don't think Sarah stopped to build temples anywhere, and Sarah might just end up getting Dom killed if his dominion gets extinguished on the surface now, because he's probably not going to budge the Abyssian dominion down here. But as it is, I mean, Abyssia is probably empty, since Abyssia's stack is now on Smothered Ark. So yeah, I imagine Sarah takes the fort. Where's an Abyssio's temple? Yeah, it might be okay. There is an ancient temple here, does that? No. It'd be cool if that spread dominion. Or it gave you a free temple or something, that would be funny. Anyway, yeah, so he's now on Abyssia. I doubt we're going to see anything new because I don't think he's been researching, but... yeah, still just nether bolts, raised dead. Some falling fires there hit we apart as a bit. Damn, lost 9 of them. That's a bit sad actually. Yeah, that's pretty funny. And then 2 more fort storms as well. We have Roos picking up a free fort off Sarah. The one that they pushed Abyssia off. So yeah, Roos did really well out of the Sarah war, I think. Such a shame they didn't get to grab Crab Guarantee with the Shipwreckers. And we also have Calum storming a fort belonging to Moria. Mostly some Furbolg Druids in here, it looks like. They're not going to do much, but you never know. Storm goes up. That'll actually help these guys, won't it? Can I put on summon Stormbearer? Okay, it doesn't look like they managed to kill any of the flyers. Yeah, pretty straightforward there. Lost a few militia, nothing too important. Lost 3 Mammoth Riders apparently, that's a shame. But they grabbed that little Palisades. Oops. Where is it? Alan, where have you gone? This one. And then that just leaves Kenese Plain. They got attacked by some trolls. Oh well. Quite a bit of PD there as well. But that's it for messages, yeah. Really short turn for messages, and no big developments yet. So, quick look around. You've got Fimoria still getting sieged. I mean, it's still cracked open, still 320 things here. Looks like, what, Yomi's moving over even more Shikomis? I imagine he takes the fort fine when he finally decides to storm. Doesn't look like Fimoria's made much of a dent in this stuff. I mean, we got this, and this, but... I think whatever he takes just closes up behind it. I mean, there's some stuff here now. Forest of Gila is unsieged. Dude, that's nice. It feels like his cap is just doomed though, and then there isn't really much else that Fimoria has, is there? To be honest, Yomi doesn't really seem to have that much stuff either, do they? When you look around. I mean, it's all here. How much stuff is underground currently? Another stack here. Yeah, just very pushed south at the moment. A lot of free holdings up here that are not very well defended. Bit surprising. I guess there are little stacks of Kaoni everywhere. And I suppose they could have some stealth stuff, I don't know. But yeah, doesn't look good for Femoria. But we'll see. They might have a cool defense tactic. Who knows? Beratos, building up more Shedu. Most of the stuff down here near the point looks like. Yep. A few things. Oh, Ictids and Blackhawks over in Ogwoods. We have the underground situation. I mean, this is kind of awkward, isn't it? So Abyssio's going to try and get this fort back. Looks like Ubor just moved everything to Goodfish. I'm not sure what that move was about. Might be bringing all his forces to bear against Badfish. I'm not sure. Might just be dodging. Presumably he just moves into Smotherdark next turn and breaks siege, but who knows? I guess we'll find out soon though. The fortification at Abyssia is not open yet. Probably won't take too long to open though. This one fell over pretty quickly, didn't it? What is this? This is 500 and this is also 500, so yeah. And it's not like Abyssia can get back in any good time, because they have to walk over the bridge. So, probably going to lose his cap as well. Maverni, chilling out now, doing alright. Rus is doing fine. Calum has Makoni secured. Saramati belongs to Abyssia. Yeah, all is right with the world. We'll leave things there. That's turn 43. Brief turn. Let's see if 44 is any better. Hello, welcome back. Some more interesting battles this month. The message from Yomi first. You may have noticed I'm summoning water kobolds to boost my research. Currently I've got a bunch of them, as well as 12 dreamstones. Now that I've gotten a few forts, perhaps I can catch up in research. I guess we'll check the research graph in a second. Doing 891 research, we'll get construction 7 in 3 turns. Make some lightless lanterns. Then go up enchantment for glowballs, or maybe conjuration 6 for mage summoning. And then he lets us know the water kobolds' names. Battles this month then. I think we should start with the battle at the fortress in Femoria. This is what we've all been building up to. So, we have, I think it's 6 Dione that looks like. Quite a lot of them have pretty good year. Looks like almost all of them have dancing tridents. That's an interesting one. We've got a couple of Onis in the front, some Kura Onis at the side, lots of Shikomis with demon priests to bless them. And they are up against quite a lot of Barghests, who I assume get shredded by that unholy weapons bless on the guys with 2 attacks per round. If I had to guess. But you never know. And we've got some blocks of whites at the sides, Fomorian giants, Manticores in the back, and then some big Fomorian mages, and of course, Fomoria's god. So, we'll see what happens. Everything positioned very far back here, getting buffed up. And the wolves head in first. What's that? We have Femoria putting up Storm, and also Howl. Okay, good start. I'm not sure what the blood buffs are that Yummy puts up. Like, what is End of Weakness? No idea, but I assume that's some sort of demon buff. Also has Skeletal Legions, that's Pierce Resistance, I believe. Oh, so they've got Invulnerability 15 and the Pierce Resistance now. I think a lot of the Furbolg dudes have spears sometimes. These guys look like they've got hatchets. Probably not a lot of Pierce going on. Even the archers are actually slingers, so that's probably blunt as well. A lot of lightning resist buffs getting cast by Yomi as well, which makes sense. Moria deploying some air allies in a storm. Used to be pretty terrifying in Dominions 5, a bit less so in 6. Yeah, Barghest rushing out and just vanishing, it looks like. So Femoria has held the gate. Big Dionis are now pushing forward. Doesn't seem like much damage is getting done to Yomi's forces though. Nice little thunder strike there, but not making much impact. Now, if we had about 20 times as many thunder strikes, that would be pretty good. Owl also probably not going to do much against all these guys with Fire Shield either, but it is keeping these only tied up quite well, it seems. Although some of these are casting spells, not actually on attack. Gate's still clogged up nicely, but again, just needs a bit more. The mages need something to do from behind all this this blockade. So they're kind of missing that key piece. I imagine they're quite tired now as well. It's a shame they don't have relief, that they could keep thunder striking. Seems like they all deployed a couple of thunder strikes and that was it. They went to sleep. Let's see. Mist Swarm, Skeletal Body, Airily, Thunderstrike. And that was it. Now he's asleep. Yeah, went in on the air. I did barely even notice the Airilies, unfortunately. Yeah, in Dominions 5, dumping a bunch of Airilies in a storm might have cleaned up some stuff. I don't think it works as well in Dominion 6, unfortunately. These guys are giving themselves shock mirrors too. I think the little guys would have been trampled, so it wouldn't have mattered too much. Although I don't know how Fire Shield interacts with trample, to be honest. Now the guys are off script and just buffing themselves when they wake up, it looks like. Yeah, I don't think this is going to go anywhere from here on. Let's turbo it. Just very, very slowly killing the things in the gate. You'll be starting very far back on hold, just really stuck in the gate. Probably should have had like just at least one block of the Shikomis just really far forwards on attack immediately to get in the gate and start killing the dogs. But once they get through the gate, that's it. Everything just gets shredded and dies immediately. A lot of Holy Avenger there at the end. Yeah, so there's the battle at the fortress in Femoria. Unfortunate. Did not make much of a dent in Yomi's forces either, although somehow killed 8 demon priests. That's pretty surprising. I'm not sure how they managed that. Besides that, they killed 43 Shikomis and 20 Ko-Onis, and that's about it. Dionis get 141 kills, probably mostly wolves, it looks like, from all those Dionis at the back killing wolves. And then the Shikomi get 251 kills. Yeah, nothing really got kills on Femoria's side except the whites. A bit disappointing. So, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that's probably the end of Femoria. Also makes Yomi significantly scarier, and they were already pretty scary. Since they're gonna find it quite easy to secure all of this Fomorian territory they just took, plus all of the gems. We also have a battle somewhere down here. I think it's this one. Yeah, that looks correct. In Smotherdark, where, yeah, Ubar did decide to try and push Abyssia off that fort. So, this is even more invisible units than we've been seeing. There's like 30 Ifrit warriors here, or something crazy. I can't even remember how many Guardians of Forbidden Chambers it is, but there are a lot here, as you can see. Or not see, as the case may be. Into, I think it's about 35 the burning ones. Oh, that's a unfortunate one. So a bit lopsided. I think maybe it's a mistake to have these guys out in front as well. I don't want to have these guys protecting his mages, but as it is, most of the Guardians land on the burning ones, so that's not too bad. Mages are a bit vulnerable here already, as you can see. Though these two guys are pretty well surrounded. Might be fine. More lesser horrors. And some arcane bolts, okay. I think everything here is a magic being, right? Yeah, all these ifrits and things. That's something. Then we've got the big ifrit warriors. Yeah, mages are very vulnerable right now. Burning ones dealing with the guardians of the chambers in the front. Now, in terms of spells, not much going on here. We can see some cell cascades, some fireflies, fireball, flying shield. Nothing too impactful on either side. Mostly just a case of people punching each other. You love to see it. And Abyssea's commanders and mages falling pretty quickly, it seems. Burning ones held up fighting the guardians in the front. They are now berserk. Some of them turning around to go after the big ifrits, but yeah, most of Abyssea's commanders now dead, it looks like. Never a great situation to be in. I think that's all of them. The armies of Abyssea are routed. And yeah, not looking great for Abyssea. I wonder what these guys are doing. I guess they went after the horror that got summoned onto the battlefield. Looks like he's running out of burning ones. There's still plenty of guardians here who are still invisible. One just got revealed. Ifrit's preventing the infantry from retreating. And there go all the burning ones. So, Abyssea now in a bit of a state, I would say. There's Smother Dark. Ubar did lose another 6 Ifrit warriors and 47 guardians of the Forbidden Chambers. Again, these are very costly losses, but yeah, Abyssea also loses 31 burning ones. They also lose 10 mages, which is fantastically bad. Yeah, you never want to see that. So, shocking losses on both sides. But I think Abyssea might be kind of not in a great position now, let's be real. They are retreating their surface stack to try and deal with some stuff, but might be too little too late, I don't know. That is 70 more burning ones. That can probably stand up against the Ifrits. His capital has been breached now. So I think there's a very real chance for Sarmatia to fight their way back into the game. If they take Abyssea's cap, make peace with Ubar, and then put a stop to this stack, they can get back on the surface and grab some things back, maybe. If they choose to. Very funny either way. Let's see, what else was there? Nothing quite as impactful as those two battles, but we got some Black Hawks hitting Yomi, some Bakemono hitting Femoria. We got Roos taking Asaro province. Roos, yeah, not letting up, making sure he grabs absolutely everything around here. We have a commander pinging a throne in Forbidden Land parcel. The Throne of Gaia, nice one. Yeah, one of the thrones next to Ubar. Deciding what his next target's going to be after he crushes Abyssea. We've also got some Zots attacking Femoria. Big Mavoni stack taking a 1 PD province, love it. Abyssea attacks Sahara and wins on the way back home. Halem killing some trolls. Pretty large stack killing a druid. Where's this one? Porch collapse. Yeah, so... Okay, so there's Femoria's cap. Yeah, just stuff sweeping downwards. Gotta be feeling a bit nervous now if you're a Marboni, right? Even if they were just allies for a moment. We've got Smother Dark we just watched. We've got some Hawks bouncing off a bunch of Shomi. We have a Nemedian Sork bouncing off just some bits and pieces. Is this more Illusory Army? It is. How's this go? They just can't get through these guys. Oh, some Solar's heading up now. Looks like the Nemedian Sword might just die to Sling Fire. Yeah, just lost quite a bit of mirror image, I think. Down to 8 hit points. Slinger's ran out of stuff. Oh. Ogre just ran up and punched it to death. Okay. That was a battle in a classic province. We have... Oh, that's a shame. Moria bounces off this one. Adding insult to injury for Moria, also losing their little raiding forces this month. As well as their capital. Which Dione is this? No legendary ability. Oh, there goes Koius. Oh, manages to escape. Well, that was a replay bug. He did not manage to escape. He died. Unfortunate. Fumoria takes Yomi and wins. Alright, this little squad's still alive. That's nice. Roots attack special monsters and won. There's the battle at the fortress in Fumoria. A vengeful sea hag cursed my province. And some barbarians attacked Baratos. Otherwise, though, that's it for this month. So yeah. Sounds like Yomi might just sit back and do a bit of research now, though, if they're boxing off research targets. Take a brief look. I mean, Ubo has an awful lot of stuff underground, don't they? Well, I guess they just lost an awful lot of stuff, though, so... Oh, that's the province that Fumoria just took. Congratulations. Abyssia, yikes. I wonder if they're going to still be in the game in a dozen turns. I guess they have to match this home, liberate their cap, and then do something. Man, poor Abyssia. Part of the Sarrow Destruction Alliance, all they had to do was go up and grab their cap, and somehow they ended up taking the absolute worst of the defense. And also getting attacked by somebody else. What a shame. Marvoni, really sitting back? Yeah, I think we might enter another quiet period of the game, I think. Now that that war's been completed. It's just this situation to wrap up next. Seems like Ubar's pinging thrones, Yomi's going to do some research. Boruto's still getting his blood economy moving. Let's check the graph, see how things look now then. So, Yomi, Baratos, and Rus still the three largest players. Yomi just ahead now on provinces. Rus and Baratos way out in front on forts though. I guess technically then they're way ahead on how many commanders they could be fielding each month, but who knows if that's the case or not. Income, Rus and Baratos also way out in income, and then Marverni in third. Not too bad. Where'd you rank on? So fourth on provinces. But yeah, there's quite a gap between the largest players and everybody else. Rus and Baratos also way out in income. It looks like Rus just consistently has like the biggest economy, but Baratos also has blood stuff to manage that way. Gem income is yeah, that's entirely Yomi. That's really scary though for because they've got the Conjuration discount site as well, and they get a bunch of national summons. So I think this is like the most scary graph to look at. The other players don't get to see this, of course, but this would be alarming, I think, to a lot of people. Oh hey, looks like Rus is getting some blood going, maybe. They did pick up that Garment Amazon province, I believe. Maybe they're doing something with that. Abyssia and Marvoni with a little bit of blood slave income this month. But only Baratos doing it consistently so far that we can see. See if this maintains for Rus or not. Research. So Yomi worried about falling behind in research. They are actually third on research, although it does look like the greatest gains in research over time might be Baratos. I mean, it's pretty even angle really between Baratos and Rus. But let's see if Yomi suddenly starts spiking up and catching. Then we got Fumoria and Marverni here, but it looks like Might not do Femoria much good. And then Sarah's still ahead of Abyssia, quite funny. Also ahead of Ubar and Calum. Although Calum's climb is very consistent. Dominion then. Veritas first, then Roos, then Malvern, then Yomi. Fair enough. Army size, Malvern. A lot of pigs, I imagine. Then Roos, then Veritas, then Yomi. Yeah, Roos still has those giant stacks of Draconians and stuff everywhere. And Veritas currently leading on Ascension points. Throne list looks like this. Let's see, they've got 2, 4, 5 points worth of thrones. I believe Yomi has more thrones in their territory, right? They just haven't claimed. I think that was the situation. Or maybe it was just the Throne of Fire that they have now claimed. Let's see. They've got Throne of the Second Age, Crystal Throne. Oh, I don't think they've claimed Second Age, have they? No. So they could still claim the Throne of the Second Age if they wanted to. Give their troops 1 point of strength. Not too bad. There's the Throne of Fire. And they didn't actually get any thrones out of the underground stuff because Ubar grabbed it, so that was pretty good for them. Alright then. Might be saying farewell to Femoria pretty soon, I think. Possibly Abyssia as well, who knows. But that was turn 44. So I'll leave the video there. Thanks for watching, as always. Hopefully I'll see you in the next one.